All right, welcome everyone. My name is Dominique Barbie, and I will be doing this presentation for you. If you are here, I believe that you are here for a reason, okay? Whatever the reason you have come here, I pray and hope that you will get your answer to your problems situated, okay? And we are going to help you do that, all right? Now, a little bit about me. I used to work at McDonald's for 4 years, and I was living paycheck to paycheck. And at that time, I had my first child, and it was really, really, really hard. Okay, literally, I was just so like in poverty. I just felt like I was so impoverished, and I remember my daughter. She was trying to ask me to go to Chuck E. Cheese's, and I just felt so sad in my stomach because it was just like, the reason I can't take you is because I couldn't afford it. You know what I mean? And also my husband's parents, they had to literally let us borrow their washing machine and dryer. And it was just so crazy. So when I stumbled across, making money online or whatever the case may be, I was super excited because literally the daycare for my children was the less than what I was making. So it just didn't make any, it was just so crazy. I'm just like, every time I went to the grocery store, I was like, how do people live without food stamps? I was on food stamps and a lot of other things. And I remember stumbling upon, online marketing, and I was so excited. I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be a millionaire. I don't have to work anymore. And to my surprise, it did not work out like that. Okay. I even called my brother, and I called him on the phone. I said, bro, I'm going to be a millionaire. You know what he told me? He said, sarcastically, he was just like, shut the heck up. That's exactly what he said. I can't make this up. That's just how he talked. He's sarcastic, and he's just like, what are you talking about? Yeah. Okay. I was just like, as soon as he said that, I was just like, my mouth dropped, because I was just like, what do you mean? Why would you say that? Are you saying like, no, we can't be millionaires? I felt some type of way, and I was really, really close to my brother. So I really felt some type of way. And after I got out that car, I was just like, I'm going to show him. Unfortunately, my brother passed suddenly of an asthma attack, and he could not even see, he was not able to see some of the successes that I ended up having after struggling for 2.5 years, so he wasn't able to see it. But I said, when he passed away, I said, I'm doing this for you, bro, and, we're going to be good. So anyway, I want to show you some of the things that I learned that probably can help you change your life. And with this system, I believe it's life-changing information. If a homeless man could come inside this system and make $5,000 per month, okay, in less than 30 days, he had bugs crawling all over his body, okay, and all types of stuff like that. So if he could do it, so can you. If I could do it, and I didn't start with, I didn't have a rich family or anything like that, right? Anybody can do this. Now, when it comes to lotions and potions and all these different things in the niche, it just never worked for me, okay? Like MLM never worked for me. I could never really figure it out, okay, to be honest with you. But I learned something about affiliate marketing. When I found affiliate marketing, that's when I made my first experience. It's a little bit of a difference, okay? And it's very, very simple once you get it. But with this system, it's just completely different from everything. So it's pretty dope. Now, if anybody knows this, a bank. Does anybody have a bank account? Like, are you with a bank? You put your money in the bank. Type of one if you have a bank account, okay? Most people probably on here do. Who has a bank account, okay? Let's see. I'm trying to see if most of the people have a bank account, okay? All right, it looked like most people have a bank account. Now, when I was broke, I used to pray. I used to be like, help me. And I used to say, why do I deserve this? I remember crying over and over and over again saying, why do I deserve this? I felt like I was a good person. I feel like I was one of the most genuine people out there. I didn't never want to hurt anybody. You know what I mean? Besides my pastors, just eliminate that part, But, at that present time, I was just being like a good wife, a good person. But I was just so struggling. I'm just like, why do I deserve this? What have I done to deserve this? And the answer lied in what I had to start with, okay? Now, if you remember Adam in the Bible, he did not, no human started with a wooden chair. It came from a tree, right? So when I saw that metaphor, I thought to myself, obviously, I probably have everything I need. I just need to figure out how to do it. So one of the examples I'm going to say is a bank account. This is why I asked you guys who has a bank account. Most people on here have a bank account. What they do, they're selling you spots, okay? They're selling you accounts or spots where you can put your money in, okay? And all that money you think is just sitting there, but they use your money for different adventures, different investments. They use it, okay? They even give out loans from the money that people put in their banks, all right? And then they charge interest. But how much are you getting from your bank account? Are they giving you a cut of that? Is any of your banks giving you a cut of the millions of dollars that you're probably making a day off of your money? And it's completely okay. Why? Because everybody's doing it, right? Why not become the bank? All right. Why not become the bank? Because most people don't know how. We're going to show you how to become the bank, where now you're going to hold the spots and accounts. All right. And people are going to be able to create bank accounts with your CEO empire now. We have switched and flipped the script. Okay. So I'm going to show you who want to be the bank. I just want to know who we got on here. Who would like to be the bank? Me, I want to be the bank. I don't know about you, but I want to be the bank. I want to be the bank for sure. I'm going to show you on this slide how you're going to become the bank. I'm talking about instant and daily commissions on a daily basis. All right. So I'm going to share my screen. Okay, and make sure I have this on when I show it, when I share it, just make sure that you can see it. Hold on, let me make sure this is popped up. All right, so it's popped up. Yeah, we got it. Let me just share it with you guys. All right. All right, I'm going to show you how to become the bank. All right, very, very powerful. Wealthiest people of the world are using this strategy. All the people who have a McDonald's franchise are using this strategy, and you can too. All right. So with the Miracle Network, Miracle Bill Relief System, I want you to think about, what if you had no more monthly bills and the ability to earn $10,000 or more per week simply by turning your bills into banks, okay, that bring you cash flow? What if you could eliminate taxes and all other expenses? What is the number one bill that you hate? What's your least favorite bill? All right. I know some of you on here are thinking like, some of you don't like your rent. Some people don't like their mortgage. Which one do you dislike the most? Okay. Which one do you dislike the most? Type it in the chat and let me know. Okay. Because I'm going to show you how to completely demolish, obliterate these freaking bills. Now, everybody who has a phone, you either have an Android or an iPhone, most of you, okay? Look at your contacts. And I want you to think, how many people on your phone just love bills? They wake up and say, oh, glory be to God. Please give me an extra $5,000 this month. I just love it so much. I need like at least an extra $5,000 added to my rent or my mortgage. Who is saying that? More. Nobody in your phone is saying that. If you say that to somebody, they're going to look at you crazy. All right. But how many of you know people who don't love bills, who are tired of their rent and their mortgage? It's like we're forced to do this activity. We're literally forced to do this activity. And it's crazy that we just openly do it because we need what it is. We need a place to stay. We need these things. Okay. But why not flip the script? Okay. This is what the wealthy people are doing. Instead of people complaining, it is time to do something about it. All right. So with the Miracle System, no more bills, we're going to show you how to get your rent or mortgage payment cut down to $0 in 14 to 30 days or less. With this new bill relief program, I want you to think about, how does it feel? And think about it in your mind's eye. Just think about it for a second. If you close your eyes and you really just think, rent, gone. Car note, gone. All my vacation expenses, paid for. That's a powerful thing. That is so freaking powerful. And it's so strong because we all have seen our parents do it. We all have seen ourselves doing it. We've seen our loved ones doing it. But what if you could do something about it, right? Now, this is not like your typical Instagram program, Facebook program, whatever. It's a lot of programs out there. This is not the same thing. This is not lotions and potions. This is simply changing lives and ending bills. Unlimited monthly and residual income by doing that very thing. Now, this demonstration is basically designed to help each member achieve financial freedom in all areas of your life by using a well-known, powerful strategy called the dynamic power of one. By simply one person sharing with one person can create a chain reaction which can lead to 100% financial freedom. Now pay close attention to this training model because it is going to be the information needed to help you accumulate $20,000 to $40,000 plus per month within the next 30 days, okay? Critical information. Now the first thing that you need, all right? Because I always say this, I say in order to participate in the promise, you must follow the principles, all right? If you look at your life right now, it is an accumulation of your choices. It's an accumulation of your thoughts. It's an accumulation of your chemicals that you've been releasing from the feelings, whether you're focusing on what you want and what you don't want. There are two realities that exist at the same time, okay? And it's everything you want and everything you don't want. What you're going to get, the results in your life, is going to be based on the one that you feed the most. All right. So if you're the type of person, if every day your thoughts are on what you lack, your thoughts are on all your negative friends, your thoughts are on all your negative family, your thoughts are on your ex who did you wrong 10 years ago, your thoughts are on your cousin who's acting crazy, or your girlfriend who's calling you about this and that, if your thoughts are on, I can't pay my bills, if your thoughts are on, nobody ever wants to join me in any program that I do, guess what you're going to get? You think you're going to get what you want or what you don't want? Because if you keep thinking like that, your actions are going to slowly but surely reflect that of a person who feels like that, okay? Now, on the other side, the other reality, this is why I say you can have anything you want. There is no extra effort needed to dream one small dream as opposed to a big dream. It's the same amount of effort. And if you take 30 minutes a day to visualize, to set your intention, okay, to do your affirmations, to focus on the things that you do want and not what you don't want, you're gonna get at least 3 hours of actual manpower because your spirit is actually stronger than anything, okay? This is why the woman was able to pick up a car when the baby was behind the car. I don't know if you heard the story of the lady, and the baby was behind the car and it started to roll over. She picked up the car. She was super small. She found that strength because her spirit. Now, if you want to get what you do want, you got to start focusing on what's your goals, what's your dreams, okay? Hanging with the right people, following the right actions, okay? Thinking the right thoughts, feeling the right feelings, and then doing the right actions, okay? That's how you get what you do want. So if you're looking at your life and you see some cracks, okay, I can guarantee there is either a lack in the things that I said, or there's a lack in gratitude of either your finances or either whatever the case may be, whatever you don't have gratitude for, even if you're just making a paycheck, then you will have less, okay? So you have to learn how to express gratitude and you have to focus on what you want. So the first step is you have to have a desire to want to eliminate your bills. The second step, you need to get in position and create a bank designated toward eliminating that expense, all right? The third step, you need to let our team of like-minded individuals help you reach your goals. Now, you have to let people help you, okay? Because if you think you know everything, you come in here, all right, and you follow your own system, and we already have a system for you to hit $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 per month, then how can we help you, okay? There's specific systems that you need to follow once you have different things, okay? Just like McDonald's, if you buy a franchise from McDonald's, Everybody knows that same orientation video, okay? Even when I still remember when I first started, I went through an orientation video. I went to the front register. They started training me on this. They train everybody the same way. They have a system so people can buy their franchises and get a commission off of that, right? Does that make sense? It's the same thing when you have an online system or an offline system like this, and we have a 10K per month blueprint, but you're going to learn about that later. So once you are in position, you'll be on your way to generating wealth and becoming free from the old traditional obsolete programming that's not working for people. Working 40 hours a week, 40 years, for 40 years, and you have not done anything for yourself. You've been working your whole life for somebody else, okay? And you have done nothing for yourself. That is the old way. They have brainwashed people to do. There's nothing wrong with the job. But most people I know, their jobs are not setting them free. So you need a strategy, like the wealthy people teach their children. You need a strategy so that you can retire on your own terms. And we do that by adding you to a system where you can eliminate all of your monthly bills. Now, here's a bird's eye view of $20,000 to $40,000 plus per month in income using the dynamic power of one. What if you had an entire team waiting for you to get in position to have no more monthly bills? Super powerful. How you can have people basically falling under you from all four corners of the globe and helping you help yourself. All right? Very, very powerful. Okay? Now, it says, with great power, the apostles continue to give their testimony about the resurrection of the Lord Jesus. Now, this is not a religious ceremony or anything like that. If you believe in aliens, that's great. If you believe in Buddha, that's fine. I'm just giving you an ancient principle, all right? And a lot of these books, they have ancient principles that are really, really powerful, and they're really metaphors, okay, for people to have a better life, okay? And then it says, and abundant grace was upon them all. This means at a period of time, people had abundant grace, meaning they were prosperous. They had abundance, okay? And that's what your right is. You are limitless. You are meant to have abundance. Abundance is your birthright. There's no amount of money that anybody can pay to replace you, okay? So you have to understand that you already have it inside of you, and what you lack, okay, is going to come in the form of resources. If you know anything about manifestation, the dream car don't just pop up. Sometimes you got to meet somebody, or you got to see some type of opportunity. You got to get some type of vehicle that's going to get you to the car. So it's a journey, right? And it says there were no needy ones among them, because those who own lands or houses will sell their property, bring the proceeds from the sales, and they all laid it at the apostles' feet. Distribution was made to every man according to his need. This means everybody had abundant grace. Everybody was looking out for each other. Everybody never needed anything. And that is the power of the system, because you come into this community, we basically look out for you just like that. It's the same thing, okay? So it all starts with you in Power Line 1, all right? And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to show you a picture, okay, that I drew out, all right? And it's going to kind of show you how it kind of works, okay? So hopefully y'all can see my little scratch. Don't judge my handwriting, okay? But I want people to understand how it actually works, okay? So when you come to the system, all right, you're going to get access to something called a back office. I think most of you all are familiar with the back office, okay? And then what's going to happen is I'm going to show back here. I want to make sure you don't see all of the information. All right, so once you come in, okay, let's see if I can get this shared. Let's see. Hold on, I have to exit this out. All right. So when you come in, can y'all see my screen? Can everybody see my screen? Let me see.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. So when you come in, you're gonna have an option to create your bank accounts. The more banks you own, the more money you can receive. Now there's 17 different banks, okay? Bank 1, housing for your rent, your mortgage, taxes bank for taxes, car expenses bank, fund bank, childcare, clothing. vacation, all these different type of banks. Very, very powerful. Okay, just like the banks own the banks, you want to own these banks. Now, each one of these is worth about $100. All right, and the whatever bank that you come in at, that's the payments you will be able to receive, right? And you're going to get access to the back office with a lot of training worth thousands of dollars. Okay, if you come in at 17 banks, you get the 1,000 to 5,500 plus per day recipe. You get a bunch of stuff. You get the getting started guide, and you get the 10K per month blueprint along with these other wonderful variety of things. And I can't scroll down because it's some private information, but you're going to get access to that. And those are the banks. Now, this is the picture. Hopefully y'all can see this. Do y'all see the picture with the circles and stuff like that? I don't know if, because I popped it up. I don't know if you can see it. Is it good? Okay, if y'all don't see it, just let me know. So first off, the way that it works, no. Somebody said no. Hold on, let me reshare it. Because it might have got off. All right, so do y'all see it now? I just made it pop back up. Is it good now? The little pictures and circles and stuff like that. All right, so great. So this is an example if you came in at one bank or two banks, or $300 for 3 banks, or 4 for 5 banks, anything less than 17 banks, okay? Because when you get 17 banks, you don't have to pass up anyone, okay? So this is just an example. Now, this is you right here, and this will be your sponsor. This circle is you. This circle is your first person. Before I start, I want to ask you guys, just close your eyes and think about this. On a daily basis, whether you're going to the grocery store, whether you're going to restaurants, whether you're on Facebook or Instagram, how many people do you have access to right now? Just type in the chat. I need everybody to answer this question because this can determine how much you're going to make, all right? So type in the chat, how many people do you feel like you have access to? Whether it's your Facebook friends, your social media, your Instagram friends, whether it's people on your phone, people out on a daily basis, wherever you're going, all right? I just want to see some answers. What people say? Okay, let's see, 1,700, 4,800, 1,000, many, a whole lot, 1,000. Okay, 7,000. All right, now how many of those people, this include all your Facebook, this include everybody you ever see, neighbors, everybody who you ever saw before in the whole world, right? Now, think about how many of those people do you feel would love to get rid of their rent? Would actually love to get rid of their rent, okay? Or get rid of their car note, or get rid of their whatever, okay? Or need extra income, or want more for their families, or who need a retirement plan because their job is not right. Now, in this system, this was what happens. Out of all those people y'all said that y'all know, one person, for example, you invited them to the Zoom, and one person actually was like, you know what? This looks powerful. I want to do that. So this is your first person, all right? This first person goes to your sponsor, the person who invited you, right? That person goes to your sponsor. Now, your Payline 1 starts with your second person. The second person who comes in under your link, you're going to get a special link, the 10K per month blueprint, or all that good stuff. Your second person starts your Payline 1. So this is person number 1 in your Payline 1. This is your first person. As you can see, this line go right here, and it goes up, and it goes to the left, and that's you. Bam. They pay you. They put money in your bank account, just like the banks put money in your bank account. Okay? Right? That's your second person. That's number 1 on your Payline. Now, this person right here, they owe you one person, right? They owe you one person. Just like you gave your sponsor one person, this person right here on your Payline 1, they're the first person here, right? They owe you one person. So this person right here is your second person's first person. So this person you brought in, this is their first person right here. So now that's number two, the number two person in your pay line. This person also owes you one person. This second person in your pay line, they did what? They paid you. You don't even know this person. You never seen this person a day in your life, right? Now, this person right here is now coded to you forever. And this person right here, what do they need to do? They owe you one person as well, all right? Because they're in your pay line. And now this is the person they brought in right here, this number three person in your line. And they pay who? You, right here. Boom, they pay you. You have no idea who this person is. You never seen them a day in your life. They owe you one person as well, right here. They just fell right here. All right, so if you own one bank, these will all be $100 payments. If you own two banks, these will all be $200 payments. Okay, some might join at different varieties. Right, this person right here, they also owe you one person. Everybody who falls in your line, they owe you one person, and they all pay you forever. All right, this can happen 1,000 levels deep. So this means 1,000 times $100. That's $100,000 per month. 1,000 times 1725 is like $150,000 a month if you came in at all banks. So you decide how much you want to make. Okay, you decide how many banks you want to own. So, for example, you came in at one bank. This person right here, they say, I want 17 banks. I don't know what y'all talking about. So you're going to get your $100 if you own one bank, but your sponsor, if they own 17 banks, they're going to get the 1625. So it's important that you have as many banks as possible. If you had two banks, you would get 200. If you had three, you would get 300. This happened to me yesterday. This was about, in this pay line right here, this was about 15 levels deep for me. And this lady, she had somebody come in at the 17 banks, and she received $100, and guess who received the 1625? Me, because I'm qualified. Now, this was all 1,000 people. This means if this grew 1,000 levels deep, you don't know 99% of these people. All right, in traditional businesses, you have to have 20, 30, 40, 50 people before you can ever get paid like this, right? This is your pay line one. Now, if you decide, you say, you know what, I'm making all this money, I need to help one more person, another person. This is your third person. Guess what? This starts another pay line for you. So the same thing that happened right here happens again. Now you're getting paid another 1,000 levels deep. 100 times 17, 1,000 times $100 to 1725, depending on the level that you came in. Now the fourth person right here, this creates a rotator effect. When you don't know, when you getting paid by people you don't know, that's a rotator effect. Now your fourth person, guess what? The same thing. Everybody who you personally bring in, they start a pay line for you. They start a pay line for you, okay? Does that make sense? Okay. Now, if you came in at 17 banks, you would skip passing up your first person, and your first person becomes this person. All right. So you see the power of one, right? If you give up your first person, you have the possibility of losing 1,000 levels deep, 100 times 1,000, 100,000. Every person you pass up, that's can cost 100,000 to 153,000. So you pass up your first person in the beginning, right? They get that whole line. It's so crazy. It's so much leverage. You will, oh my gosh, it's so crazy. Okay. Now I want to go into some testimonials, guys. Who would like to share a testimonial? All right. Speak now, forever hold your peace. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right, who we got on here? Who do we have? Let's see. You can unmute your line, guys, at any second and speak. Go ahead. All right, I'm gonna pick somebody.
Okay.
Hey, what's going on, Dominique?
Uh-oh, there he go. Hey.
Yeah. I tell you what, phenomenal presentation as always. Guys, let me tell you something. I've been around the block for, this is Ontario and Hawkins, by the way, if you guys don't know me. I've been in the home-based business arena over 10 years, okay? I've seen about everything. I've experienced about everything. But this system, I kid you not, is probably the best I've seen when it comes to leverage, when it comes to simplicity, the power of one. You see how powerful the compensation plan is. One person, everybody knows one person who want to eliminate their bills. And when you tap into this thing, once you get it going, you can't stop it. Okay. I'm brand new here. Tomorrow, I believe, makes a week, and closing in on $10,000 made this week already. That's residual income. Okay. Now, my results are not typical. I've been doing this for a while, but we got homeless folks coming in here making money. We got people who's never made money before, people almost losing their homes coming in here and making money. So it's all like she said in the beginning, if you believe you can achieve, it's going to happen. You got to believe it, because most of us are quick to talk ourselves out of something. It's easy to do that. How about talk yourself into something for a change and make it happen? So I appreciate you, Dominique. Powerful system. We're just getting started, and we're about to make a big noise in the industry.
Thanks for that, Terry. I'm super excited to have you guys. I don't know if you saw his live the other day. He said it's so funny. He said he had the blinders on at first. I guess he found out about it. I don't know the full story, but I know he said he had the blinders on in the beginning, and then he finally took a look. He was like, "Hold up,
Man, that second look is crucial. The second look is like, what was I thinking? I mean, I was probably busy doing something else and just kind of overlooked. But when I came to a webinar and saw the breakdown, I was like, this game changer right here. Game changer. So absolutely.
Yeah, super powerful. Yep. Super powerful, guys. You gotta get in. And I'm not saying that just to hype you up or anything. To be honest with you, I've been in different things too. And what happened to me is they would literally, I've had companies try to steal my downline. I've had companies completely take my account away for no reason. All right, steal my downline, all type of things. And I was literally trying to figure out, how can I mix mid-ticket with high ticket and where everybody can join and we still get paid every month, because I was tired of, I felt like I was grinding and grinding and grinding and grinding and grinding. Now I kept on having to start over every single month. And what's really got me was at the beginning of close to the end of last year, I was just so burnt out, and I was just like, I can't believe I have to keep starting over. With this system, you really literally, you get the momentum up going, okay, get your line going, all right, and then what happens is you let the momentum go, okay, so you put in the work once and you get paid for a lifetime. Super, super powerful. All right, do we got a still on here? You want to say your testimonial?
Hello?
Yes. Hey.
Hey.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I was babysitting.
Oh.
Which is the good thing that I can do with my grandkids, because sometimes, when you work a regular job, I'm not able to do those things. But yeah, my testimony is, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. My testimony is, I didn't know anything of online until you came into my life. Basically, I had a traditional business, but it wasn't anything that I could do online. I was stuck out. I got sick and I wasn't able to work. And I was looking and I found you online, and I wanted to reach out to you, but I didn't think you would talk to me. I don't know why, because, when you don't know these things of online, and I finally, reached out to you, and it happened when Hurricane Harvey came. And I was, and you had taken off to Dallas. And you probably said, who in the heck is this woman? Because I was really stalking you. I said, man, if she can work at McDonald's and do this and show me a couple of things, because I had tried some things for a couple of years, and guess what? They panned out to zero, and I spent a small fortune trying to make money. I could never do it. But you reached out to me and said, come to Dallas, and I was not able to get out. I got stuck in the flood here because we waited too long. And she kept texting me. And I admired that about you, Dominique, because, I had reached out to other leaders or that they said they were leaders, and nobody reached out back to me, and you were the only one. So kudos to you. I love you like if you were my child, kid, and all that. You're all that in a bag of chips to me, and you've helped me. I mean, when I reached out to you, she shared with me some things, and I was like at attention because I needed to follow direction, and that's what I did. And when I did that, I mean, within a week, I made $14,000 with a program she had. But this year has been by far, Dominique, one of the best things that have ever happened to me, because what happened with my daughter, and
What are you doing?
I took out a bunch of money to pay her medical bills, and it left my house. I was about to foreclose July 2nd on this house where I live now, and this has brought me current in my home, and has superseded. I'm probably about 51,000 now, Dominique. Into I'm truly grateful, and I'm about 7.5 weeks in, maybe.
Yeah.
And these are only by following what Dominique has taught me, about attraction marketing and just different things that are in the system that if you apply them, you will achieve. I didn't have any friends. How many friends did I have, Dominique? 462 friends.
Mm-hmm.
Now nobody. People ask me to be their friends. I have to delete some of the people. Now I have over 5,000 friends. Well, you can only have 5,000, but I keep deleting and adding people, that are not active. So if anybody knows of a tool out there that I can use,
I got one.
Okay, I need that. So I can clean it
Yes.
up and add some new people in there. But, it's been very rewarding. And the people that see this and jump it all in. I jumped all in when she mentioned this, because this was like Monopoly to me. I said, "Oh, I want all the houses. I want all the banks." And that's how I just did it. I took a leap of faith, and God's blessed me. And the name of the system, I mean, speaks for itself. Miracle. And it has been a miracle in my life. Like I said, my house is up to date. Everything is good. And Dominique, tell them about your house, girl, please. Your testimony.
Oh Lord, yeah. Now it is a blessing. It is a blessing. If you don't know, like at the end of the year, I was pretty much robbed. All my hard work. I had built my empire pretty much online after starting from complete scratch. All right, and I was pretty much robbed. And so this year, I needed a miracle. All right, and I started to just think about everything that I went through, every system that I ever tried. And it was always systems that were really, really good, but they were like missing something that was super, super important. Like the startup fee was too low, so you had to work harder, right? Or it wasn't monthly, so you had to start all over. It was something. So I was just like, okay, what do people need to make money effectively, right? And with this system, it has literally been a blessing. Now we're able to buy a new home. All right, we're in the process. We should be closing probably in a few more, like probably 2-3 weeks. All right, I'm super excited. And if you don't know this, Estella has a beautiful home. Okay, she learned how to make money online. Okay, when I first met her page, like her Facebook page, was a hot mess. All right, it was like, I'm just like, what the heck are you doing? Who trained you? Right. But she didn't know, okay? And she went through the blueprint, all right? She kept asking me questions every day. I'm like, did you go through the blueprint? Did you go through the blueprint? And she went through it. She was like, oh, snap, I just went through the blueprint. I get it now. So she started changing things, and I was just like, okay, tweak this, tweak that. I'm like, okay, now you did this too many times, like change it like this. We just kind of worked together, and to the point where she learned how to make money every single day, day in and day out, okay? With this system, we have a system that is so duplicatable, all right, that anybody, even a homeless man, can do. And 3 things. Ask yourself this. Can you add people to a Facebook group? Type of 1 if you can add people to. Do you know how to add people to a Facebook group? Do you know how to send them a link to a Facebook group? Can you do that? That's the first thing, all right? one thing you need to know, there's always a way for people who believe there is a way. That changed my entire life. Just that one sentence. I went from understanding the power of opening up an opportunity to be blessed. There's always a way. So when things happen to me, like when I got robbed at the end of last year, I thought to myself, I said, every time I got to this point where I was crying, have you ever cried before and you just felt hot? Have you ever cried before and you felt hot? Like literally hot. I was like I was crying, my face was hot. Like my body was hot. I was pissed. But I remember every time I got to that place, I remember God always took me out, and it always is gonna be okay. So you gotta believe there's a way. So can you add people to a Facebook group? Can you invite people to a Zoom who don't want to pay bills? Can you do that? That's the second thing. Can you invite people to a Zoom? All right? Because most people, the average person, they don't know how to do sales. They don't know how to recruit. The average person does not know how to do that. So why would you want to do that when you can follow the system and be a boss and make thousands of dollars? The people who you heard say testimonials, all of them are adding people to the group. All of them probably have guests on this Zoom right now. And they just told you their results. And the crazy part is what I'm saying right now, they literally did. Now, there are a few things for people who want to go to the next level that you can learn, all right? But the basics can get you to $5,000, $10,000 a month, which is ridiculous, all right? So people can do that. Can you believe in yourself? Can you believe in yourself? Can you make a decision that this time is my time? This time is my time. It's 2019, all right? You don't know the hour. You don't know the time. You don't know the date when you will no longer be here. God forbid, okay? So you have to find a system. Stop trying to do it all on your own. Stop trying to figure out this. Oh my gosh, I gotta figure out this. Why not go into a system where everybody has proven everybody who follows this makes this amount. Everybody who does this amount of effort makes this amount, okay? Now, we don't guarantee any income because I don't know if you're going to come in here and do nothing. I don't know if you're going to come in here and not follow and be coachable like Estella. I don't know. Some people are not coachable. They want to do whatever they want to do. I don't know. But if you can be coachable, which is the same thing I told her, all right, you can get rich. Like literally, you can get rich. Did you hear what he said? $10,000 residual, that's a six-figure income in a week. Who does that? Who does that? Who makes $51,000 in freaking 7.5 weeks? That's type of income people can't even fathom. All right, $200,000 in 6 months. That is ridiculous. When I was down and out, like I was like, okay, I want to get to $10,000 a month. And then when I got there, I'm like, oh, what do I do now? It's time to $20,000. Then I got there, I was like, oh my gosh. Then you wake up and then you make $50,000 a month, all because you follow the principles that you get to fulfill the promises. If you don't follow the principles, you can't take part in the promise, right? But if you do, and you want to follow a system, all right, that has massive duplication, people who never made money online are making money online, people who have been in different things over and over and over again are finally making money. It's a blessing because my vision is to help 10,000 people earn an extra $500 to $10,000 per month. And I wrote this down. So to see these people being able to do this, all right, it's absolutely a blessing. So does anybody have any questions? You can unmute your line if you need to and ask your questions away. Does anybody have a question on the compensation plan or how you get paid or whatever the case may be?
Hey, Dominique, Andy B.
Hey.
Hey, how are you? I'm so
Good.
glad to see you back.
I know. I missed everybody.
I hope you're okay, darling. Because
Yes.
you had a bad experience there.
Mm-hmm.
So much love to you. I sent it through Janice, but hopefully you got it.
Oh, thank you.
Right, one question. I've just spent 40 minutes on the phone to somebody explaining to him in Papua New Guinea, because as you know, I deal in all across the world.
Mm-hmm.
He still didn't understand the system. He's finally got it now. Is there a perfect video that you can do to explain it so I can just post that to people because I
Is
deal in.
Is he on here now?
No,
Okay.
no, because it's too late. And in
Oh, right.
international countries, in the UK, it's 10 to 3 in the morning. In Papua New Guinea, I don't know, it's about 12
Right.
hours behind me or something. You know, we're all over the place with timing. So
Right.
we need a perfect training website. Not just, you know, the recording what you're doing now, which is fantastic, by the way. But I need something to send to all these people who don't really understand English that well.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
Yeah. We have a lady, she just finished the voiceover for the official compensation video. She just finished it, and then Aaron, he's gonna be done probably in about 3 hours. So once we get it all together, which is gonna be like any day now, I'll send it to you.
That will be fantastic. That will boost me through the roof.
Okay, good.
Love you, babe. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Okay, cool. So
Hi,
people,
Dominique.
mm-hmm.
Hi, I have a quick question. I
Hey.
would just like to get a little bit of clarity on the pass up.
Mm-hmm.
So when I came in, I passed up my first person.
Mm-hmm.
So that first person that got passed up, everything they do goes to that person they got passed up to, correct?
Mm-hmm. Just their first person.
Okay. I just kind of wanted to kind of get some clarity about how everybody is getting passed up. And then the person that got passed up gets one person, passes that person up to the same person.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then that person gets their person and passes it up to that person as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's what I needed to know. Just needed some clarity.
Good.
That's all.
Good. Okay, good. Hope that picture helped you a lot.
Yep, it did. Thank you so much.
Perfect. Okay, good. Anybody else have any questions?
Hey, Dominique, quick question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting a lot of people asking me, and I'm still, you know, kind of new to this too. They're asking me about the rotator. How does the rotator work? Is there a company rotator? Is there different rotators? How does that work?
Well, me personally, I've been in a lot of rotators, guys, and to be honest, rotators are like fairy tale land. Okay, but the way this rotator works is how I explain it to people. I basically let them know, like on this picture right here, it creates a rotator effect as you pass up your first person, you get your second person, and if you're getting paid by people you don't know, that's a rotator effect to me. That's what I tell people. So one getting one, it creates a rotator effect as long as you're positioned in that line to get paid. Okay, and if you come in at 17 banks, all right, you don't have to pass up anybody. So you're like the king of all rotators there. So
right.
Yes,
cool.
I tell people, you are the rotator. You are the miracle. That's what I tell people. You are the miracle. You are the miracle.
Cool. That's what I've been telling them. Cool.
Okay, good. All right, anybody else have any questions?
Hey, Dominic, if you can hear me.
Yes. Hey, Charles.
All right. I got a question. Like, when you say 17 banks, so you join one bank $100. Is that what it is? So get all banks at $1,700.
Right. It's one bank in there that's actually $25, and it's another bank in there that's $200. So it ends up being 17 banks at $1,725.
Okay. So I mean, you know, this is my first time joining y'all.
Oh, cool. Welcome.
If it wasn't for Antonio sending it to me like spell, I would never know that, you know, whenever y'all have it, I'm always catching y'all on YouTube.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
It seems like it's a nice program, and this is my first time, you know, who would like to have something to pay all the bills?
Come on now. Right.
Yeah, you know, so it's real simple. I kind of like that, but I got to wait till I can position myself. But then you said there's something. You said something that you got $5, and what you mean? You got a bank for $5?
No, I'm saying the banks are about $100 each. I would say it is a bank for $25, but you can't start at $25. That bank is like bank number 13 or 14. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
So you got to pick a bank. I was for $100, right? Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep, you got it. Okay, perfect. Yeah, a lot of people like this concept. That's why it's going so viral right now. Like the concept is sick, man. It's like the easiest peak interest thing that anybody can ever do. Do you want to get your bills paid? What if I show you a way to get all your bills paid down to $0 and $14 and $30? They're gonna at least take a look at it. All right, and if you can get them on the Zoom, then you're good.
So
Charles, if you're still there, this is Andy
B.
I'm here. I'm in the UK. It's as simple as signing up with $100, $10 admin, but $100. You get one bank. Okay. Everyone who comes above you pays you $100. If you go bam in at $500, then you will get paid $500 a month. If you get 17 banks, $1,700.
Okay.
Every month.
Okay, so you start off with one bank.
You don't have to start off at one bank. He's just giving an example. You want to start off as much as you can.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
But if you don't have it, you have to get yourself in.
Yes.
Yes, simple as that. I didn't have, Charles, $1,700 to go in at 17 banks. So I started at one, then I bought another one, then I bought another one from people that were paying me. Okay. So I got paid. So then I increased that. So now I get up to 300, 500 every month. Yeah.
Okay. So
a new person. A new person comes along at 100. They're only going to pay you 100.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay.
Gotcha.
Cool.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Sorry, Dominic. I'm taking over your job.
Take my job. That's fine. Anybody else have any questions?
Yes. I'm in Canada, and it's hard around here because when you try explaining 110 US, it's at the point where it's better to just talk to people about 150 Canadian. That's how much of the difference it is. And that's what I'm basically approaching people. I even made up a business card so that I can leave something so that they can go and look at it later. And like my upline, Misty, she says she loves the card because what? Yeah, but anyway,
what you got? I'm gonna beat your ass. Why you?
Sorry, mute your lines, people.
I told you not to even.
Hold on. Okay, you can unmute. I don't know who that was. What were you saying? You got to unmute it again.
I said that I made a card up so that it was easier to hand out. So when I'm talking to people, they can turn around at a later time and they can check the
Right. I don't know who that is.
I keep
Yeah, I don't know who keep unmuting their line. Oh.
iPhone. Somebody iPhone.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm on an iPhone. I'm on an iPhone sitting in a car.
Okay.
With my service dog giving me really weird looks on my lap.
Okay. Yeah, but you can do that. Yep.
But like Misty loved it, is a good idea to have with the business cards, because then you're not trying to explain it. You just basically give them the outline and say, do me a favor, go home, check this out. If you like it and you have any questions, simply call me with the number below.
Yes.
That's what I've been doing.
Hello?
Okay, good. That's awesome. Yeah. Awesome.
Hello?
Stop. Yes, did you have a question? Oh my God.
I'm hearing hello.
Yes. Well, that's good. That's a good idea. There you go.
Well, I've been in network marketing over 25 years, and I find it's always good to have a card. You look more professional. People will talk to you where without one, they won't.
Okay, good. Good.
Okay.
Awesome. We're going to crush it. I'm super excited. Somebody said I did place 2 questions. You can unmute your line, Vlad. Do you know how to unmute?
Hello? Yeah, I'm trying to unmute. Hello?
Yes, Mary, we can hear you, girl. Mary, is it okay? Who else had a question?
Vladimir is asking, Walmart Personal has 20 people under him. When and from who will I get paid?
Yeah, if that's your personal, if that was your pass up, remember you pass up your first person. It's like you gave your sponsor that person, so they don't count towards anything for you. Your second person passes you up 1 person, and that helps you. Okay.
He's also asking, is the system automated yet?
Yeah, as far as getting your links and being able to sign people up and get people approved, yes. But when you bring somebody in, what you want to do, all right, is you want to give them your payment information. You have to give them your payment information so they can pay you, or if they're a pass up, you have to give them your upline's payment information. So you have to do that for now until the testing is done for it to be switched to be flipped.
Dominique.
Yes.
Okay. I wanted to know, okay, I know it's a residual income. So, okay, how much, once you pay even from 110 and your 110 and your admin fee, so then how much do you pay a month? Is it, I don't understand. I thought it was a one time and then you pay $10 a month, but it's, what do, how is that?
You pay $110 per month minimum.
Oh, you have to pay 110 every month.
Mm-hmm. So when you get paid, if you only pay 1 time, that means you can only make 1-time payments. But if you pay residual, like residual bills, that's how you get money every month. But I don't want people to have to start over every month and just start completely over. So as you have your residual income building, which is very powerful. So you do have to pay monthly. So if you're making $1,000, $2,000 a month, that's not going to be anything compared to what you're making.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you got to pay that every month, 110. And if you come in on 500, you have to pay 500 a month.
As long as you want to keep getting paid $500 payments. So if you need to go up to get more payments, or if you need to go lower in a certain month, whatever amount you're paying monthly, that's the commission that you can get paid on. Okay. So that's your decision.
Right. Okay. Yes. All right.
Dominique, I have a question.
Yes.
So based off the presentation that you was giving, if I come in with my first person, does my first person go to my sponsor, or it goes to the person that I was passed up to?
It goes to the person. If you had to pay somebody else other than your sponsor, your first person got to pay that same person.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And then anybody after that goes to my sponsor.
Anybody who you bring after that?
Yes.
No, it go to you, honey.
Oh, okay, I got you. So nothing goes to my sponsor.
If you were a pass up, if you had to, yeah, right.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes. So from my understanding, you have to buy the banks in order, correct? If so, what if there is a bank that doesn't apply to you? For instance, the child care bank. If you have no kids, it's required to buy the bank. Yes, you do got to buy in line. If it doesn't apply to you, it apply to other people. You just did apply to other people. That's what you're looking at. Apply to you, but if it don't, trust me, it's people out there who need it. So if you got it, then you can get paid on. Just like Walmart have pans, groceries. If they don't have groceries, somebody gonna go somewhere else. Walmart don't need groceries, but other people do. You get it? You gotta think like the wealthy people think. That's how they think. Anybody else have any questions? Sounds like everybody got their questions answered.
I just got one more thing to say, Dominique.
Yes.
People are so confused because it did change in the last couple of weeks, yeah? We used to have to build up to 17 banks and before we got our payment line. And now it's so simple. It is so simple, guys.
Mm-hmm.
You sign up, You pay your 110 to your sponsor. You pass up one person to your sponsor. Your sponsor gets paid from that person forever and all their downlines, yeah. But then you are free to sign up your own people and you get paid forever. You don't have to pay me anymore as if I was a sponsor, yeah? It's as simple as that. It's gone so simple now. It's so much simpler.
It is.
Yeah. So anyone who signs up now, all you need to do, you pay into the system $110. You get one person in, you pay to your sponsor. Okay, that's called a pass up. You just pass that first person to your sponsor. The sponsor gets paid from all their people for the rest of their life. And you get paid from then on from everybody else that you get in. Am I right? Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, it's so super simple. Right. It's super, super easy, guys.
It's even easier now, guys. Come on, get people in. Jeez.
Hey, how you doing, Dominique? All stacking profits, building residual income.
Yes, yes, yes. So who invited you guys? Type in the chat who invited you. Who invited you?
Somebody had a question just now, I think.
Somebody had a question?
Yeah, Charles.
How's the programming coming?
It's already done. It's just in testing mode right now. So that's good.
Nice.
Yes, I'm excited. I was like, oh, done. Yes. You just can't see it yet. So it's in testing. They can't press the live button until it's fully finished testing. And this is probably one of the best programmers in the world. So trust me, he got a queue. And trust me, it costs a lot of money. So I'm just saying, Dennis invited me up. Dennis crazy. I'm sitting up here talking, so Dennis invited me, and then say Dennis millionaire right here. All right, Mark Hamlin. You better deal with Mark Hamlin. He got some super cool stuff. How do you get the banks? You buy them from the person who invited you. You gotta buy them. All right. Good. So whoever invited you, definitely get back with them. Let them know that you want to get started. For those of you coming in at 17 Banks, we have a master class that's going to get started super, super soon. And we're going to discuss how to make 7 figures in 7 months, okay? It's a master class specifically for people who are bosses and want to come in at the top level. You can do that, all right? So get back with the person who invited you and let's get it. Yes.
And will you message me? I've been trying to get hold of you all week.
Yes. Do I have any numbers? I guess. Okay, bye.